Congratulations, you failed. And I'm telling you right now, that is probably the best thing that's ever happened to you. And if you haven't failed, then you're just not trying hard enough. Really and truly, you should be going around life collecting a bunch. I call it failed tokens, innit? Tokens, yeah? Failed tokens. You need to be collecting them every single day. You know why? Because this is the way success works, yeah? Let's say my number is 500. It means I need to fail 499 times before I reach that 500 number, which means I'm going to have that exponential growth or that stupid success where all of a sudden I've made it. Why? Because it only takes one success in life to outdo all of your failures. All of the failures that's taking place in your life, it only takes one. The minute you just achieve that one, boom, life changed. I've watched and documented so many people who've become successful, self-made millionaires, and they all say the exact same thing. Oh my God, I failed 500 times. I failed so many times. I failed so much that it was inevitable for me to succeed. That's my prayer for you, my friend. I pray literally that you just become relentless and you just start collecting the failure tokens. You're just like, yep, I failed. Okay, cool, let's move on. And we're not talking about you try something today and then you fail. I'm not talking about shiny object syndrome. I'm talking about I failed and I've been trying it for 6 months, for a year, 2 years, and I'm like, okay, cool, it's time to move on. Another 1 year, another 6 months, another 2 years, it's time to move on. Why? Because the thing that will work out most likely is not even going to take 6 months. You know it as well. It's like, whoa, this is the quickest I've ever seen any growth. And guess what's going to happen along the way? You're going to also start collecting skill tokens, meaning you become a better communicator. Like right now, I'm doing this one take. There's no script. You don't believe me? Look, there's no script in front of me. There's no, oh, he's reading off a sheet. No, why? Because I've put in the failure tokens. I've got too many of them. I've created now thousands of videos, over a decade of content creation. It's allowed me to be able to grasp my mind, for my mind to be in check, for me to shoot, point, play, and we're rolling. And I'm telling you not only what I'm thinking, but I'm telling you what I know because I've done it too many times. I've read too many books. All of it now is just coming together in one compendious sentence, and I'm being able to phrase and be in control of my mouth. So I'm telling you right now, if you lock in, if you genuinely stop putting in the hours, stop putting in the work above the 10,000 hours that's needed for you to master a certain topic, you, my friend, will be amazed. Even biblically, it says it, that your skill will take you places. Your talents will actually feed you. It will put food in your mouth, aka money. And if money is what is at the forefront, if money is what you've been struggling with, I call it financial freedom. I'm really not in the game of like, I'm trying to become a multi-millionaire. I'm in the game of, hey, I'm trying to control my time. I don't like the fact that somebody else has say-so over where and when I do things. You need to clock in here. You need to do that. No, that's why we're doing all the work. That's why we're putting all the work right now. So that later on, we can be masters of our own time. If that doesn't push you or motivate you, I don't know what else will. Then maybe you're just a lazy individual. Maybe success is not for you. But for me, I've established that in this world, you need money. I'm not one of those people like, oh, money is nothing, you know, you don't need money. No, my friend. I've acknowledged that you do need money. When they say money makes the world go around, it's completely true. And the biggest lie they told you is money doesn't grow on trees. That's fake. Money does grow on trees, my friend. What is money? Paper. What is paper? Trees. Money does grow on trees. But the reason as to why you haven't been getting is you haven't been in the right position. You need to position yourself where there's money running. That's why they call it a bank, currency. All of this is supposed to be flowing. If you position yourself where it's raining, you're going to get wet, whether you like it or not. Why? Because you're out and in that specific place it's raining. So you're going to get wet. But if you're under shelter, you're not going to get wet. Why? Your positioning matters. So you now need to position yourself in the best place possible to be able to become financially free. How can you do that? 1, audiobooks. If you can't do audiobooks, then read actual physical copies. If you can't do physical copies, go out and watch a motivational speaker or watch someone who's a master of that craft in that industry and try and learn from them. These are the only ways you're going to acquire things of substance, yeah, that's going to allow you to start scaling exponentially. Don't forget, success is not linear. There's nothing going like this. Everything is consistently in motion. Life is binary. Either it's yes or no. Either you're moving or you're not. Either you're growing or you're diminishing. And in this case, you need to be pushing towards that arrow going upwards. It can be incremental, slow growths. No problem. But that arrow needs to be trending upwards. Because if it's not, you are dying. You're slowly diminishing without you realizing it. That's the way life works. If you choose to say, oh, this guy is just Ronnie MP, man. It's just a guy on the internet, you know? Mr. S&T Motivation is just Ronnie. I'm telling you right now, I'm not telling you opinions. I'm telling you all of the knowledge that I've gathered, all of the books that I've consumed. Every single successful person ends up saying this. Things are consistently in motion. And now I need to figure out, how can I obtain what I want? Who has what I want? Business 101. Okay, cool. Rich people, people with money have what I want. They have money, all right? What can I sell them that would allow them to be like, this is too valuable. I need to throw money at this because I need this. If you solve rich people's problems, you become rich. If you solve broke people's problems, I'm telling you, they don't even have the money to buy it. So change your mindset and say, okay, cool. What skills, what comes easy for me that other people struggle with? That's the skill that's going to end up feeding you. What comes easy to me, but difficult to somebody else? I need to start tracing back. How many compliments have I heard that says that, oh, wow, you're really good at such and such. Oh my God, Ronnie, your speaking is impeccable. You're able to string all of these sentences while still flowing and keeping in task. Wow, that's how I knew that's my gift, you see. For you, it could be like, goodness me, I've never tasted food like this. You can bake? I mean, it's not really like, bro, you can bake. This is amazing. Nah, it's not, I just do it in my spare time. No, my friend, that's your gift. That's your gift. Oh, there's a rip on my clothes. Yes, it's not biggie. I'll just sew it. I sewed it. Wait, you sewed this? Yeah, it's just something. You sewed this. Whoa, that's your gift. That's your who cooked this? This is delicious. That's your gift. That's your talent. You repaired this vehicle. Yeah, it's just the vehicle, is just broken because there's a little interior switch that. That's your gift. I'm telling you what I know. Your gift will feed you. Stop neglecting it. And that's the other thing as well. Very often people end up neglecting what they're good at for just like, I'm sure everybody could do it. No. Everybody can't just do it. Everybody just doesn't have the problem solving skills that you do. You're able to look at something and see, nah, I think this is broken. You think that's just a guess? No, that's a guesstimation. Meaning it was a good guess. And the estimation of it was pretty much spot on. Whereas other people will be able to just guess some random figure. You guess it. And if they scaled it, if they measured it, you're probably right. That's a gift. That's a talent. So hone in on what you're good at. Focus. Maybe it might be sales. It might be money. Whatever it is, you need to figure it out. And only you can figure it out. But the day you find it is the day you truly begin to live. Because that's when now your talent starts to grow exponentially because you're actually putting work towards it. I've always said, Messi, Ronaldo are already the best football players on earth. But why do they still outwork everybody? Why are they there on the pitch first and then the last person to leave? They're already good. But they've acknowledged and realized, in order for me to stay good, I need to put in extra work above everybody else. Kobe done the exact same thing. He treated one day not as one day, but as multiple days in one. So meaning if I wake up at 3 a.m., from 3 to 6, that's one day. 6 to 9, that's another day. 9 to 12, that's the third day. 12 to 3, that's the fourth day. 3 to 6, that's the 5th day. And then if I'm even feeling super, super crazy and I do it 6 to 9, then I sleep for 6 hours. You, my friend, you've done 6 days in one. That is how you could then achieve exponential growth. Why? I'm going to outbeat you. I don't care how many times you work. If I do that just for one semester, it's GG's. You can't catch up to me. The amount of work that I've put in is impossible for you to catch up to me. Impossible. So I'm telling you right now, lock the heck in. Why? Because you only have one life, and one of these days it will be your last day on earth. Would you rather live it having fully given it your all, you've emptied the tank, or would you rather take a full tank to the graveyard? I'm Ronnie MP. Comment amen in this video if you've watched it this far. Subscribe, do all of that stuff, and share it with at least one person, man, because this stuff was too powerful. God bless you.